Will the Deputy Prime Minister update the House on the vital role that Australian Defence Force plays in creating jobs and growth in rural and regional Australia? How will the government's Defence White Paper and Defence Industry Policy Statement secure that role in years to come in my electorate of Capricornia and around Australia?
The Deputy Prime Minister has the call.
Well, thank you very much, Mr Speaker, and I thank the honourable member for her question. Obviously, coming from Rockhampton and having Shoalwater Bay near to her is extremely important, not only for her electorate but for the defence of our nation, and the defence exercises that go on there with our close allies in the United States will get great use of some of the expenditure that is going to be appropriated to the member for Capricornia's seat. Expenditure such as the Shoalwater Bay training area, which will be upgraded to support the range of new land combat and amphibious warfare capabilities over the next decade to 25-26, representing an investment of $150 million. In addition, there will be an additional investment of a further $40 million as planned for the decade between 25-26 to 35-36. New facilities at Shoalwater Bay training area will support the introduction of new armed intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance of unmanned aircraft in the early 2020s. And we can see throughout regional Australia that we have substantial investment that is the benefit not only to the Defence Force but also to regional areas. In the seat of Durack, and it's also great for where the member Melissa Price is, it's also good to see Brendan Grills here today to see that the investment that will be happening there. Investment at Learmouth and Exmouth will be upgraded to support the RAAF's new strike and air combat capabilities, including the new F-35A Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter and the new KC-30A air-to-air refuelling aircraft. We can see it also in the seat of Grey, where we have upgrades to the Woomera Range Complex, and this is incredibly important, no doubt, to Rowan Ramsey, the member there. In the seat of Groom, where our retiring member, we'll be proud to see that we have further investments in Oakey and Kabala Barracks to support land force capabilities and to make sure that and that'll be around about $100 million in that area. But what I do like to see, of course, is my good friend and colleague, the member for Riverina, has really struck the jackpot on this, because he has the upgrading of a range of support bases and recruitment training facilities, such as the Army Recruitment Training Centre at Blamey Barracks at Kapooka and the Royal Australian Air Force Base at Wagga. In fact, I've been adding it up, Mr Speaker, and the member for Riverina, the good member for Riverina, the investment at Kapooka is planned to be $400 million to 25-26 and around $400 million for the RAAF base Wagga for the same period. That's $800 million there. On top of that, he gets a further $40 million invested for the RAAF and another $120 million at Kapooka. He's getting close to $1 billion invested in the seat of Riverina. So in all, a good thing for the Defence Force and a very good thing for regional Australian country.